My name is Wanjiru. I've been one of the clinical supervisor in the Shamiri intervention. So I can say my experience was awesome because during the Shamiri implementation, I was able to learn like a lot of things. It gave me a good exposure, I can say, because I learned different things. I was also able to manage a group of people which I have not done before, and that was awesome to me. Generally, I can say what stood out for me is that I have come to know like a lot of students, especially in schools, have a lot of issues. And the fact that Shamiri came, it has helped a lot of these students to just come out and talk out their issues, and they are able to be helped. Sometimes we think that students are okay just being in school, and also parents think that anytime they pay their school fees and let the students to be in school, everything is done. But the Shamiri has enabled us to learn that students have a lot of issues that they need people to work with them, and especially for the purpose of their mental health. So as we all know, our intervention was having some, I can say generally 3 concepts, that is a growth mindset, gratitude, and variable affirmation. So starting with growth mindset, students were able to learn about it. There was a concept called neuroplasticity, whereby students were able to understand that their brain can grow. They have the capacity to learn and grow. If at all they can put effort and they can practice, perhaps daily. And so actually they were also able to learn that not only in education, but in many areas of their lives. Sometimes most of them have been struggling with issues, but out of the program, they were able to learn that regardless of whatever they are going through, they can still learn in those various areas and become better of themselves. Secondly, there is this concept of gratitude. We were able to work with them to just let them know that things might not go the way they expect them to go. Also, things might not work out the way they might want them to work, but again, they still have some small things that are happening in their lives, and they learn that it is good to just be grateful. However small these things are, it's good for them to be very much grateful. And also at the end of the day, they have been able to know that positive people attract positive outcomes. Yes. Again, we have this variable affirmation. It was, to me, it was the most favorite because they were able to know that it's good to know their values and also to live with these values. Sometimes even us, we don't know our values, and so we end up like living without knowing these values. But the moment we know our values, we are able to live with these values and become better version of ourselves. I believe Shamiri intervention was comprehensive in a way. But maybe to add on that, according to my recommendation, I would say maybe I could have added the content. So because even when we were interacting with students, they were telling us like they feel like the content still it's not enough. So if we don't mind, we could still add the content and make it more big. And generally that is it. Also, I would. Given a chance, I would maybe suggest to have more time with the students, because maybe having that 1 hour, it's not enough. And we also, per session, we had to squeeze like a lot so that 1 hour can cover the concept. So given a chance, maybe I would say I would add time if possible. So as you all know, every project has its own challenges and everywhere has its own challenges. And some of the challenges, we can say there is nothing could be done for them. For example, like weather was a bit challenging to us. It was not so favorable, but then that is uncontrollable. But major challenges that we can control is that sometimes we had to go for like long distances, carrying the materials, and also the program logistics was not so well set because at times we didn't have the transport fees. Sometimes it was raining, we had to carry these things, so it was a bit chaotic at times. But yeah, I believe that one can be adjusted, and so to just make it better. Yeah, maybe to just add on whatever I have said, I would highly suggest that if we can come up, as long as, and as much as like we're trying to help the student of ours, we believe that they stay with teachers, especially most of their times. And so it's good. If possible, we can also develop a program that can be covered by teachers. We just don't have to leave our teachers out because they're the one who have these students. And at some times, some of the things that we're experiencing is that you could see a student, and because you want to collaborate with the teacher, and especially the GNC teacher, to just help the student, sometimes students are telling you, please don't tell our GNC teacher because after all, they are going to expose me. Okay, so you find like teachers don't have skills, and if Shamiri could come with this good program of students, I also believe they can also come with a program for the teachers to just make everything better.